Only statements we have seen. Okay. Now, today let's see about other types of sentences. You know very well, that is, we have 4 types of sentences. Statements, that is declarative sentences, declarative, imperative, interrogative, and exclamatory. Okay. Yes. So these are the 4 types of sentences. In this declarative, there is that we call it as statements, which we have already seen. Transforming active voice into passive voice from tenses of 12 types to 8 types. We have seen it. It's done. Over. Now, here we can see about imperative statements. Imperative statements means orders, request, commands and everything. That we call it as imperative statements. Yes. So now here imperative statements, how can you change this? For example, change your dress. So this is this statement, imperative statements. Check the tickets. Check the tickets. Yes. Now, how can you change this? Already I have told you in statement we'll be having subject, verb, object. There will be subject, verb, object. Here you can see change and check are verbs. Clear? And your dress, the tickets are object. Then we need a subject here. Always in imperative statement, you is the subject. But this will be hidden. It will not be seen. Okay. So you change your dress. You check the ticket. So that is a format actually. But we never use you in the statements. But that is a hidden subject in the statement. Yes. Now we can take this as it is in the pattern of subject, verb, object. Now, whenever you see this imperative statements like commands, that is, you can just start the statement with let object must come here, your dress, let your dress, we have to introduce the word be, present verb be. This change will change into past participle, change. Let your dress be changed. Yes, now again you can try here. Let the tickets be checked. For imperative statements, it's very simple. That is, we no need to check for the subject, whether it is in that the object, is it in a singular or plural, nothing. Whatever the object is, our thing is, your topic, your pattern will be of, we'll begin the sentence with let plus object plus be plus past participle. So this is the format for imperative statement. Got it? Yes. Now, if this is orders. Okay. Yes. If it is request, it's very simple. Again, please tell me your name. Yes. Now we are requesting. The word please tells you that requesting. Yes. As I told you now already, you is your subject. Okay. In imperative statement, you is your subject. So you can begin your sentence with you are requested. So this is the format. So wherever, whatever sentences is beginning with a please, that is imperative statement, you can directly write it as you are requested. Yes, you are requested. Now for this verb, you need to add a verb, that is to plus verb, that is to tell. You are requested to tell your name. You are requested to tell your name. Yes, so this is the thing. Okay, here again you will be having you are requested plus to plus verb plus object will remain the same. Here, just like that, you can take it as. Got it? Yes. Now, so this is for imperatives. Now, if it is for questions, now we'll go for interrogatives. What is that? Interrogatives. Interrogatives means questions. Questions, yes. When you go for questions, you have two types. That is WH question and SR no question. WH question and SR no question. Yes. WH questions are information questions. When you ask, what is your name? What's your father? Where are you coming from? When are you coming? Where are you going? So when, what, where, why, how, all these questions we call it as information questions. You get an information. That's why we call it as WH question. Yes or no questions is questions begin with verbs, auxiliary verbs. Okay. Are you coming? Is he playing? Was he present? Were they present? Yes. Shall we go? So like this, when you have verbs beginning with questions, we call it as yes or no question. Why? Because when you ask, are you coming? You say the answer as either yes or no. Okay, that's why we call this as yes or no question. Okay, yes. Now let's see for transformation for WH question. For WH question, you have to write it as, for example, who will help you? This is the question. Who will help you? Okay, how can you transform this? Will help will be changed into will be helped. Yes. This you is the object here. Here again, this is in the pattern of subject, verb, object. You. Yes. Now you have to start with this you. You have to start it with by whom. Okay. By whom will you. By whom will you be helped? Again, question mark. By whom will you be helped? Got it? Yes. So this who is being given as by whom, and will help will change into will be helped along with this you. Okay. By whom will you be helped? Got it? Yes. So this is the pattern for transforming who questions. This is who questions. Okay. Next, if it is what questions, what will they see today? What will they see today? Will see will be changed into will be seen. So that is a passive form we are transforming. Yes. What will be seen by this they will change into them today. Question mark. Yes. So this is for WH question. So similarly, whose, which, wherever comes, this is the format. You have to transform that with a question word itself, and this verb alone will be changed into passive form. Will see will change into will be seen, and by object is will be transformed this by them today. Got it? Yes. Next, if it is do, does, this questions, do, does, did questions. Okay. Do the patients take medicine regularly? Yes. Now, this do, take will change into is taken. Yes. Why? Because singular. We are taking medicine as singular. So, is. So, whenever do, does, did comes, you have to change it as am, it is, are, or was, or were. So, these are the verbs must be here for making a sentence. Is medicine taken? Is medicine taken? Take is changed into taken. Is medicine taken by the patients regularly? Yes, question mark. Okay. So this is a format for auxiliary questions. Got it? Yes. If it is for a has, have questions, has, have, had. Okay. For this type of questions, have the students written their homework. Have the students written their homework? So now we have to transform this into passive form. Okay, here I have just taken homework so that it should be in the singular verb, that is has. But here the object is their. Has their homework. Have written will be changed into have been written. So now here we have taken has. So that has their homework been written by the students? Yes, that's all. Okay, got it? So this is a way of transforming interrogative sentences, that is WH question and yes or no questions. Yes. Sometimes there will be statements without by. We no need to use by. Example, the jug contains milk. The jug contains milk. Subject, verb, object. Now we are transforming this statement. Milk, singular form we are taking, so that is contains. We are transforming that into passive form, that is past participle contained. Milk is contained jug. By the jug we cannot write, so that we are writing it as in the jug. It is inside. So that milk is contained in the jug. Okay. Next. This story interests me. Interest me. Subject, verb, object. Now, we are transforming this. Me will change into I. So that I am interested. I'm interested in this story. We should not write it as by this story. It should be in the story, because it is not action done by the story. Okay, so that it is I am interested in this story. Okay, got it? Yes. I hope you understand this. It will be very easy. Now, for another example, honey tastes sweet. Honey is sweet when it is tasted. When it is tasted. Only when we taste it, we will know that it is sweet. So that it is given as honey is sweet when it is tasted. Yes. I hope you understand this. Active voice into passive voice. It's very simple. Yes. For example, another one example I'll give you. Someone stole my cycle. Here, someone is subject here, stole is verb, my cycle is object. My cycle is stolen by someone. So this is a way of writing, but we no need to mention this by someone, because we don't know who has taken it, and this is someone, somebody else, so that you can just directly write it as my cycle is stolen. Yes, I hope you understand. Okay, have a nice day. Thank you.